Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another YouTube video. And in this video, we're going to go over the new item, the new rotation item, the Chrome Splashes, just so you guys can get an understanding of how you can properly use them in competitive gameplay. And all the uses of the Chrome Splash will be in this video. Maybe there's some more I missed. If there is, comment down below and let me know. But let's get right into it, guys. So for number one, you can stay in the Chrome for 1 minute. So you can stay in that form for 1 minute. You can get out of it. You can get in it by pressing your attack sprint bind, and you can stay in that for 1 minute long, and you'll be rotating so much quicker than you normally do on foot just tack sprinting. So, yep. Let's go into number two. You can get in and out of it by pressing your tack sprint bind. So if you want to get out of the chrome phase, you can press your tack sprint bind. And if you get shot out of it, you will get shot out and there will be a short little animation of you flying out of the chrome splash, but you can get right back in it by pressing your tack sprint bind again. So let's get into number three. You can throw a chrome at a tree, then farm the tree to get more chrome. So basically you can duplicate them. And I'm going to show you guys a clip of me doing that. If you get a tree chromed, or if you find a tree that's already chromed, you can just spray the tree and you can get so many chrome splashes. And if you're confused on how to chrome a tree, just throw a chrome splash at a tree and then you can duplicate them by spraying the tree. So that's number three, and let's get into four. I feel like chromes will be very useful for mid-game rotating and end-game rotation. So yeah, you go very fast with these chrome splashes, so you can find a really good spot mid-game by using the chrome splashes. It can help you rotate quicker, and then in end-game, you can find yourself getting front side with the chrome splashes. Endgame is going to be kind of crazy because everyone's going to be in chrome form first moving, so you want to make sure that you don't get scuffed on low ground jumping out with a bunch of chromes in your box and etc. So be very mindful of that. But chromes can be very useful in endgame as well if you know how to properly use them. I'll show some clips of me using them in endgame in a bit. Number five, the phase in boxes animation is very slow and easy to counter with good awareness. So you can phase in boxes with the chrome, but there's a 2 second animation when you're jumping in the box, so you have to be very mindful of that because it's very easy to shoot someone while they're in that animation. So it's not the smartest play to phase through someone's box with the chrome because the animation, if you have good awareness, they will die. So make sure you're mindful of that animation before just making that play. Number six, your white HP goes up inside the chrome, but very slowly. So your HP will go up, your white HP will go up when you're inside of the chrome form, but it's at a very, very slow rate. So just understand that it's not something you just want to pop and then expect your white HP to just go up instantly. It takes a lot of time. So number seven, throwing chrome splashes on your builds make it 150 HP more healthy, but you can't edit the builds anymore when it's chromed. So basically you can use this as an armored wall. If you're getting lobbied or if you're getting pressured really hard, just throw a chrome splash on your builds. It makes the builds 150 HP more healthy. So if you have metal, metal is 500 HP, you throw the chrome splash on it, it adds 150 HP to that wall, so it makes it stronger. But you cannot edit out of the build once you chrome splash the build, and people could phase in that build. But like I said, there's a 2 second animation that you have to go through to get in that box, and you can shoot them while they're doing that animation. So it's not the smartest idea to phase in, but really good because they took out armored walls in competitive playlists. So if you can use the chrome as an armored wall, essentially, like in that aspect, it'll be very beneficial to you. So let's get into number eight. Chrome lasts a less amount of time in Storm. So I don't know the exact time, but when you're chroming in Storm and you're trying to rotate in Storm, it will not be 1 minute long. It will be a shorter amount of time. And number nine, you can find them anywhere, even in vaults. I remember opening a vault and finding a chrome splash, and then I just duplicated them by doing the tree strat. So you can find them anywhere essentially. You will find more at certain POIs with chrome trees, etc., just like the new sanctuary POI. You can't chrome up and down, but you can chrome through your walls. So you can chrome face through walls, but you cannot chrome face through floors and cones, and that means you can't go up and down while phasing. Also, number 11, you take no fall damage with chromes. So if you're in that chrome phase, if you're in that little ball form and you jump off of height, you will not take any fall damage, but if you decide to get out of your chrome while you're falling down, you will take fall damage, or if you decide to get shot out while you're falling down, you will take fall damage. So it's a little bit risky. And now let's get into some cool concepts with the chromes. I just wanted to let you guys know these concepts that might be beneficial towards you in the upcoming events. So let's get right into it. When you are getting pressured hard, you can use the chromes as armored walls essentially, and if they want to phase through your wall, free kills. I already talked about this, so I'm not going to go too in depth. Let's go into the next one. When someone is holding you, maybe you can use the chrome splashes to throw at their build so they can't edit on you anymore. Cease told me this idea in a call, and shout out to him. So if you're getting held while trying to rotate and these kids won't stop spraying you, maybe you could throw a chrome splash at their builds. They won't be able to hold you anymore. Really cool concept. Into the next one. Really good for going through old builds endgame when you want to stay ahead. So I remember I was playing a scrim and I was solo clutching and it pulled back into old builds, and I knew no one was in those old builds, so I just phased through all those old builds to get frontside. Really good for getting back frontside zone after getting a really big refresh. So I'll show a clip of me getting a refresh in an endgame, and then I decided to throw a chrome splash and I got all the way back to frontside low ground. Really good using it as a utility item. And then into the next one, really good for height. So you can use the chrome splashes to secure your builds better on height. So let's say you just connected and you want to make sure that you don't get chopped out. Throw the chrome splashes where you connected. It'll make the build stronger and it'll make it harder to shoot you out. And then another really cool concept that I've seen Aviv and Pump do in scrims, they use the chrome splashes to throw them at low ground so that low ground can't edit, and it makes them scuff because they're forced to either chrome through or break strong builds. So they were on height and they were about to win the game. But to secure that win, they're going to make those low ground teams shambles by throwing the chromes down at them so they can't edit. They might accidentally phase in a kid's box and it just completely griefs them. So that's a really cool concept that they used in that endgame. And finally, I just want to let you guys know what Cease told me. He brought out a really good point. So use the chrome splashes as a utility item rather than a reliable rotation item. So a lot of people have been DMing me saying, how do you use these chrome splashes? They're just griefing me. They're getting me killed, but you're just using them in the wrong way. You don't want to rely on them as a rotation item. You want to use them in a proper way that you won't get shot out of them and get griefed. So maybe use the terrain around you to rotate to where you have to go in ways where you won't get shot out. You have to really pre-plan properly before using it. So you have to think ahead. Will I get shambles by using a chrome splash on this rotate? Will I get held if I use a chrome splash on this rotate? Will I get lobbied? Should I be the first one to go? Probably not. Maybe I'll go after these kids go. So you have to really think about using them because sometimes it might just be better to build rather than getting lobbied and get shot out of the ball because you can get sniped while in the chrome form as well. So you have to think really smart on how to use them. But C said use them as a utility item. So when it's convenient for you, use it as an item that can be like convenient, such as getting frontside zone, rather than just using it as like, okay, we have 8 chrome splashes in this end game, let's use all of them. No, just use them when it seems fit to do so. So that was a really good point from him. Shout out to Cease for telling me that. And let me know if I missed anything down in the comments below. If you want these notes yourself, I will put them in the description below. And I have plenty more notes just like this in the new meta in my Discord, and it's only a $3 buy-in, so just DM me on Twitter if you want to join. It's only $3, and I have so many notes just like this to help you improve your gameplay. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and until the next one, guys, peace out.